you guys, welcome to Street Politics with Talessia. And I want to chime in on just one thing. I think it's it's not I don't even know how to even put it in words. Okay, we see a lot coming from the right about black on black crime. They love to post their statistics, which I'm not disputing the statistics at all. These things do happen. Black people do kill more than whites. You know, people on the left want to have a argument that we're only this much of the population, so white on white crime is way more than black. And I kind of get that too, but it still doesn't defute the facts of the case. This is the thing. All races commit crime. No race is perfect. Who commits more doesn't make the other one less or make the other one better. This is my thing. If I'm a big influencer and I always want to use black on black crime statistics or say this is what's wrong with the black community, you also should be willing to have a plan. If I'm gonna constantly talk about something, I'm gonna come with a plan. I grew up in those statistics. I grew up in those communities. I live what people sit on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook to have to get claps from people. You know what I'm saying? I actually live through this stuff. Let's see if this works. Yeah. I'm actually down there. I was a part of those statistics. I helped grow those numbers in the things that I was doing in the streets. But when I got myself together, I went back and helped those that are like me or potentially might become a statistics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started my nonprofit when I got out of jail because I didn't want nobody to go through what I went through. So now I was targeting the youth, because you know, if you can catch them while they said if you can skin a fish when it's young, whatever the statistics say, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like this. I have no problem with talking about black on black crime. I have no problem talking about what's wrong in the community. I do talk about what's wrong in the community. I do talk about black on black crime. I do talk about some of the problems that I think that goes on in the black community. But I also talk about and implement and actually is down there trying to change those things. That's just like if you have a mother, or if you read the Bible, you read about how Pharisees and Sadducees is. Sorry, I thought my camera thing went. You read how Pharisees and Sadducees is. Pharisees and Sadducees in the Bible, they always was the one. Look at him. He's eating on Sabbath. The Bible says this, that. Look at him over there. She's a sinner. She's a whore. She slept with some this, that. Oh, she's out on her menstrual. She's a bad woman. She's this, that. Jesus fed on Sabbath. He's this, that. That's what most of you look like. Most of you don't look like or image the Jesus. Jesus called out the wrong, but also he gave them redemption. He gave them a plan. Okay, this is what's happening. This is what's wrong. Hey, if you turn your life around, this is what can happen to you. And that's what a few more other people do. You know what I'm saying? That's what a few more other people do. You give a solution to the problem, not just tell the problem. it's easy to I don't know how I ended back this way. It's easy to talk about the problem, but it's hard to give a solution or be the answer to the problem. Answer to the problem is helping. It's nothing wrong with talking about it, but what can you do to help solve the problem? Sitting on Twitter, getting your little claps from your little people, you know, okay, that's fine. No one's saying that anything you're disputing is wrong, but what are you doing besides that? Besides sitting on your high horse, looking down on someone else, what are you doing? Are you trying to go into these? I never seen none of these people in none of these rough areas. I never see them in the Chicago that they're always talking about. I never see them in the Bronx in New York that they always talking about. I never see them in the Cleveland, Ohio that they always talking about. Have you ever even went on the grounds? Have you ever even stepped foot on the ground to try to solve some of these problems? Go down there and figure out what's the best solution you can, or go at least snatch one kid up, change one kid life around. Have you ever did that? That's the question I would ask myself if I want to constantly talk about something. I get on the black community all the time. I just made a post the other day about taking accountability. The problem in the black community is taking accountability. Most don't want to take accountability. I can say those things because I'm actually right there. I'm actually right there witnessing all of this. Sorry. I'm dropping off ballots. Y'all don't forget to register to vote. Don't forget to register to vote. Hold on. I'm actually down there in these communities trying to be a problem solver. No, I can't solve the world. I live in Cleveland, Ohio. Hold on. No, I can't solve the world. I can do my little portion. See, it's easy for me to do certain things, but it's hard for you to be the problem solver. It's hard to solve these problems. Trust me, when I had my teen group with these kids, it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? You have to, it's like molding. You get you have a brick and you got a little chiseler and you chipping away and you chipping away and you chipping away and you chipping away and you never give up. Those are the things that I did. When people see me in my community, that's why me personally, I don't get backlash about being a Trump supporter in my community, in my projects. I'm still all good in the hood. I can go in my projects right now. Well, I have to call y'all back because this is my people. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call, but this is my thing. Be a solution to the problem. Oh, I think I was talking about me. Oh, me. I don't get backlash for being a Trump supporter. I didn't lose any friends or family members. I mean, maybe I'm blessed, but I also look at it as like my community never felt like I turned my back on them because I got myself better, or because I'm going on another level, or going to higher places. Because I'm the same Talessia. The way I talk to y'all when I go in the hood, I wasn't going to take y'all past 30, but I have to go pick up somebody from the airport. But when I go in the hood, because I was going to go down there and show y'all. As a matter of fact, later on today or something, I'm going to go down there and do a video and let y'all talk to some people. But back to my point. I have always did for my community, even when I was in the streets. Me doing for my community didn't start when Trump came in office. Me doing for my community didn't start when I got my life together. I've been doing for my community. When I was wrong doing in the streets, everybody know my background. I'm telling everybody my background. I used to be a booster. Booster is somebody going to the malls and steal clothes and sell them at the street for half off. So you know what I'm saying? I grew up around a lot of people that was poor. It was a lot of people that couldn't do Christmas or something. I always came through, got everything they needed for their kids, and made it let them make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, they got it for their kids. You know what I'm saying? So they can feel normal in their hard times. And I did this for thousands of people all the time. And I never say their name. I never say nothing. When people was late on stuff with bills and stuff, I always been a cheerful giver. Even in the midst of me when I was doing wrong in life, I always been a cheerful giver. That's nothing new to me. So when I go on higher levels, my level of giving back on the community becomes higher. I'm still the same person. I'm still loving on the same people. The more money I get, the more connections I get, the more connections my community get. That's just how things are. So it just baffles me with some of you how y'all just sit on y'all social media being Pharisees and Sadducees. That's all y'all are. And I'm not saying everybody, but I want to see some. As a matter of fact, I'll just say this. Come with me. Come with me to Cleveland, Ohio. Come with me to Chicago. Come with me in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Come with me in the belly of the beast. And let's try to make some things happen. See, I see it as two different type of mamas. The one mama that's always telling the kid how bad they are with no solution. I'm the mama that whoop your ass and give you a hug and a kiss and uplift you and try to bring you back in the world and make you do good. I'm that mama. We're not the same, but things can change. Anybody want to challenge me? I'm all up for it. Hit me up. That's all I had to say for this video. Nothing personal. It's just hit me up. If you really want to make a change, I'll help you. I'll give you the tools that I have. I'll give you the things that I have. White people that reach out to me want to know how can they engage in the black community without coming off a certain type of way. People reach out because they really want to help. Be one of those. Everyone have a blessed and lovely day.